So we're here on day 6 with Timothy Gibbs and Wendy, Lynn, who are both hiding behind Joe White. Today we're going to be trying to pull off an elaborate camera shot. We do one per movie, and this is Joe's elaborate camera shot this movie. We're going to try to crash the cars behind us. Never mind, I don't even know how to explain it. I give up. It's going to be cool, hopefully. Or it might suck. And if it sucks, I'm going to blame it on Tim Gibbs.
Oh, great.
What we're going to try to do is trick the audience into thinking they see a car accident that doesn't happen. We're going to play it in sound design, and in one shot, Tim has to get from one car to another car without ruining my great camera movement. All right. Let's cross your fingers and hope it works, yeah.
In one scene, in one shot, I had to walk out of the rec center. I had to go through a series of emotions and reflections. I had to get a couple pills in my shaking hand, take them, swallow them, communicate with Wendy, walk across the street, unlock my car, jump in, pull out, and then as I pulled out, they went back to Wendy all in one shot. The clean, nice car of mine is driven away, and the wrecked car is already in its place, and the shot proceeds with following Wendy and her discovery of me. I had to get out of the nice car and run my ass off and jump into the wrecked car and put myself in the just in an accident position, whatever that looks like. And through broken glass and everything else, that was pretty crazy. And do it all, I think I had 16 seconds from the time that I pulled away from the curb to the time that I got into the other car. So, I mean, and it's through fire and everything else. It was just pretty, it was just, literally, it was a split second before the camera was there. I never made it to a point where I could be comfortable. I was just closing my eyes when the camera's bang, it was right here.
Yeah.
Pardon me, ma'am. English? English?
Yes.
Sir, excuse me, do you know where... Great, thank you. Thank you.
I think it was interesting to set a movie, the fish out of water story. You take an American, you put him in a situation that's not familiar to him, and immediately becomes more engaging. And I think that for this movie, taking an American and putting him in a place they didn't understand the language or culture is always more interesting. I think it becomes more horrific with a language barrier, with a culture barrier. But I think also the backdrop of Spain is very Gothic, and it's based in Catholicism and religion. And I think that being able to see that architecture in the movie really sets it in the world that I was trying to create.
You know, Barcelona has an appeal. It's a beautiful city, it's a vacation place, it's Europe's most visited city. And, but I think that just by shooting here, we added so much to this movie. I mean, we added all those things that were not in the script originally. Originally, the script, the film was set in Kansas. When Darren came over and we started location scouting, we thought that we could never double Kansas. So we just said, why don't we set the story here?
So from a production value standpoint, you have all of this Gothic history surrounding you, architecturally speaking, in the Gothic Quarter and in the Bourne. And yet you have modernity, if you want it, in other parts of the city. You have the beach. It's very, 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 very visually rich, and especially for a film like this, because it's just moody by nature.
It's just amazing. His vision on the whole thing is just absolutely amazing. I've not seen any architecture or any other place like it in my life. So I was very, very excited to come to Barcelona.
That was an interesting sermon. You endorse sin. I mean, doesn't that go against everything the Bible teaches?
People are going to do what they want, regardless if you enable them or damn them. Fear is no way to live your life.
This is the 7th day of production, and the reason that we decided to film this in Barcelona actually was this location. The movie originally was set in Kansas. We were doubling Barcelona for Kansas, and we were trying to find a Kansas cemetery. And so I guess the people in Barcelona didn't know what a Kansas City cemetery looked like. So they go, oh yeah, we have a cemetery for you.
The experience has been fun. I love going away to film things because you feel like you're in real places, and also a film like this, anything that has a religious kind of vibe, if you set it in an older place, for me it always makes it more authentic. So that's been great. The real locations we've been in have been, I think that gives the film, no matter what amount of money you spend, great production value and stuff that you can't buy, basically.
I really loved working in the maze that we were shooting in, the Labyrinth. I've never actually been to a maze before, and one of my favorite movies of all time is The Labyrinth, so I thought it was quite apt that I eventually went to a labyrinth.
One of the things about coming to Barcelona, it's exciting, is we're getting to shoot in amazing locations. Taking Joe here to show him one of my favorite set pieces in the movie is the Labyrinth chase. And it's very much Shining. It's an homage to Shining, which is one of my favorite films, so I'm just going to rip it completely off. The scene is Joseph is taking, Sadie's actually taking Joseph around Spain, and they're walking down a large set of stairs, and they come into a labyrinth of trees and bushes.
Sacrifico al hermano.
Sadie, stay here. Stay here!